Today we're talking about life partners versus marriage. So 1 in 5 Gen Z and millennials are opting to just stay domestic partners versus actually tying the knot. So Ken and I are going to dive into it, and to help facilitate the conversation, we have our in-house contributor and licensed mental health specialist, Miss Cherlette McCullough. So let's get into it. Let's get into it. I'm gonna just
I know you're for it.
You already know I'm about to choose violence. Yes. I feel like, not to knock marriage. I mean, I grew up in a Christian household. My father was a pastor, so I've been in a million weddings. But I feel like if two people decide they don't want to go the legal route, I don't see anything wrong with that. I don't think it makes their relationship any less valid than.
Okay. So let's hear it. Okay, let's hear it. I'm not gonna come from a religious standpoint, right? Because that's what we don't want to do. Because religion ruins marriages too. Right?
Yeah.
Let's be real.
Okay.
But I personally do not agree with shacking up. I mean, I'm gonna call it, all right, living together, however you want to call it, it's still shacking. I don't agree with it. I know that some people find that there's benefits for it, but if you're coming together, I think the full benefit is when you can fully commit. Not saying you can't do that with shacking, but marriage is a different kind of commitment. I think with shacking, you always have a door open. Your mind never sets in like, okay, if we have a problem, we're gonna work this out. I think it's always an open door to be like, well, if it don't work, I'm leaving.
I'm just out of here.
Yeah.
But you know what? I can see it from both perspectives,
Thank you.
Because it's literally up to the two individuals. The issue comes in is when you have one person that wants marriage and the other person they don't want marriage.
Okay.
And oftentimes we get into relationships, right? To get into the commitment, we get into it saying, okay, I'm fine not getting married. But once we're in it, somebody usually changes their mind. And then that's where the issues are.
Okay.
And you think it's more women than
usually
men.
It's women
that want to change the nature of the relationship.
Ready to get married.
Okay.
And you have to think about it now. A lot of us women, right? We feel that we can change men. We'll go into it saying, it's okay just being domesticated partner, we're fine. And then a year in, 2 years in, biological clock gets to ticking. It's like, I want to be married. And now there are a lot of benefits to marriage, legally getting married.
Okay.
Tax bracket, there's a lot of things there, you know. But it goes back to what are the benefits for the two of you?
Right.
How do you feel being committed to this person legally?
What? Wait, now, I'm pretty sure, right? That legal affairs come into that too, because you're you weren't a married couple.
But at the same time, you can sign legal documents. You can have a will.
On the stop fighting against marriage.
Power of attorney for that person. Any of that.
I got those too.
Let me tell you what the people say. So people say they lose money when they get married. Medicare, Social Security, and veteran benefits transfer to the spouse.
Yeah.
Health insurance costs are lower for married couples also. Yeah. And you get a tax benefit.
Okay.
But what if it's a couple that have no financial issues? What if you have two people that are both financially stable?
Because listen, yes you do.
Hold on.
Listen, because
tell us about that, Candice.
because you are more prone to be your 100% authentic self.
Vulnerable.
Submission, vulnerability, trying different things, trust. That makes for better sex. People think you just jack off like two rabbits. That's not sex. That's true. Intimacy. There's a part of intimacy that you really only get in marriage, not to the right person, but you only get in marriage. So sex, check.
Well, if that's the case, then why are so many couples getting divorced because of a lack of sex? I got friends that are married right now that tell me, bro,
to see Cherlette.
I have, this is real life. Right now, I swear to God, I have friends that tell me right now, bro, my wife ain't had sex with me a month. She's tired. She ain't in the mood. She got a new job.
That's a major issue.
And I'm like, well, what was the point of getting married? You might as well stay single.
It's true. There are other factors there with that. Absolutely. And it shouldn't be used as one.
It is not a weapon in my house.
That's true.
So what is the big thing against shacking up, as you call it, Karen? What is is it because it's of religion? Is that why
No, you know what? It's like Cherlette said, the professional.
Yeah.
Here's the thing.
But like I said, it goes back to the two individuals. Yeah. What do they want? Because there's going to be so much contention. If you have one that wants to get married and one that don't want to get married, there's going to be all types of issues. You're going into that with issues.
Yeah.
Major issues.
But a lot of people get married because of pressure from society and family. Like, you know what I mean? Because technically you can exchange vows before God whether there's a certificate of marriage or not.
Right.
I don't think the vows are any less credible.
Don't bring God into this. You know the thing about he's supposed to be in it in the right place. But listen. Wait, a lot of couples do, and maybe you can attest, a lot of couples get married, but they grow apart. They're not growing together. So
Okay.
if you don't
very true.
involve, right? Tell me
Yes.
if I'm wrong. If you don't involve your couple, your spouse in that growth,
Yes.
then you get to, I'm tired. I don't want
Yeah.
to do this.
There's so many differences. A lot of times we think about,
Yeah.
divorce. People only get divorced because of infidelity. That's not true. A lot of times people get divorced because of differences. There
Yeah.
are different things that happen, like
Right.
we grow apart. There are different things I like now you don't like. Sometimes people get older, you know, and there are different things.
Yeah.
So you have to think about that at the beginning, you know?
See?
And you don't want to go into your marriage thinking about an ultimatum.
You guys, I wish we could keep this conversation
We
going, but
will
we're
run
out of
back.
time. We have to take a short break. We'll be right back.